Meet Kit, an American girl. The American Girls Collection. Kittredge is a 9-year-old girl with a nose for news, but since most of the news in the early 1930s is about the hard times of a depression, Kit writes her own newspaper stories. She reports on what happens at home while Dad is at work, like the day Mother invites fussy Mrs. Howard and her son to stay with them. Kit is excited to have a boy her own age to play with, but Stirling is a disappointment, and he causes Kit nothing but trouble. Then, when Dad loses his business because of the depression, Mother gets a brainstorm that turns the Kittredge household upside down. Meet Kit is the first in a series of beautifully illustrated books about growing up during America's Great Depression. What was it like to be a girl long ago? The American Girls Collection takes you inside the worlds of girls who lived during exciting times in the past. As you read their stories, you can imagine how different life was back then. But you also discover that their feelings, ideas, and dreams are just like yours. For my aunts, Maxine, Hanson, Martin, with all my love. Kit's family and friends. Dad, Kit's father, a businessman facing the problems of the Great Depression. Mother, Kit's mother, who takes care of her family and their home with strength and determination. Kit, a clever, resourceful girl who helps her family cope with the dark days of the Depression. Charlie, Kit's affectionate and supportive 16-year-old brother. Uncle Hendrik, Mother's wealthy and disapproving uncle. Mrs. Howard, Mother's garden club friend who was a guest in the Kittredge home. Stirling Howard, Mrs. Howard's son, whose delicate health hides surprising strengths. Ruthie Smithens, Kit's best friend, who is loyal, understanding, and generous.